The Bulls are in a close game thus far. For them to get the lead, I see it happening with their transition game. They've done a great job today of working the fast break offense. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Chicago Bulls. The Pistons had kept it close after one half, and the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Detroit Pistons.
Game trap. Assists.
The first half is exactly what coaches want to see from their players offensively. The ball is moving, players are taking great shots, and the assist totals keep going up.
Player of the half.
Zach LaVine did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
It's DeRozan. To Zach LaVine. Jeremy Grant with a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Get your money, man.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Smith with the basketball. The deficit is 6. Gets it in the left corner. To Dennis Smith Jr. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Dennis Smith Jr. has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw.
Good shot, man.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Chicago possession.
Hey, match up.
Ball to DeRozan. To Dennis Smith Jr. Off the assist.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Got it.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Dennis Smith Jr. And a chance coming up at the line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Dennis Smith Jr. at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, counted. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. DeRozan, pass stolen by Detroit. Vucevic. Oh, emphatic slam.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
In the front court comes Smith. The deficit now up to 5. Lonzo with it. He'll run the offense. And scores. Strong take.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Nothing going here on that drive. Good look that time, but off the mark. Vucevic to DeRozan. Pistons have the rebound. The monster stuff.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Smith now into the front court. His guys down by 9. Deep left corner. To Dennis Smith Jr. Has a chance. Smith with a shot. It won't fall. To Ball. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Smith. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Ball's tied up. Neither player wants to give it up. Changes coming from both sides right now. A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it. Short jumper stays out. Pass stolen by Detroit. Bulls have it. Ball. John Henson sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. Zach LaVine doing what he does best.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him, make him think that maybe you will take him, maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
LaVine to Vucevic. Has a look. LaVine shot no good. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket. Ball with the basketball. Leads 5. To LaVine. A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it. And the rebound comes down to Selden. To Ball. Shot from the lane won't go. To Dennis Smith Jr. Al-Farouq Aminu swats it. That's out of bounds off a ball. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. And counted at the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
And count the basket inside.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Smith into the front court. Down 5. Trying to cash in. Add 2 points to the board.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
To Zach LaVine. Fires the 3. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Smith with it up top. Now down 6. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Slams it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Nikola Vucevic pins it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Pass stolen by Detroit. Down to Grant. And finishes strong. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Vucevic. Knocked loose. Pistons have it. Smith. Slam dunk.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Nope, first one does not go. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Smith. And scores. Here comes the screen. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Smith with the basketball. 5-point game. Swings it.
Watch, I got you here, right here, right here.
That's out of bounds off a ball. Time to shuffle things up.
Number 2, Lonzo Ball.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Dennis Smith Jr. at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's been steady, 83% at the line. Free throw good as he finishes off the 3-point play. They're back within a bucket. Chicago basketball.
Press him big, press him big.
Screen coming. Ball. From the painted area, won't go down.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Ball into the front court. Our score all even in this third quarter. Here comes the screen. Ball. A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it.
Neck and neck. They couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
It's a big finish.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Whistle sounds. We have a tie-up. Jump ball. Time for some new personnel into the game. Levine. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Levine goes to the left side. To Levine. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Down low to Okafor. Can't connect from inside. Ball with it up top. His group now down 2. To Zach Levine. Here comes the screen. Levine. Throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
The possession in favor of Detroit. Smith goes to the right side. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, surprise. He hits it.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Pass stolen by Detroit. Taking advantage of the turnover.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Can't miss those. Tough make through traffic.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Brings the rock up court to Levine. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Probing the defense. Knocked loose. That's going to be out of bounds. Smith the last to touch.
Everybody clap your hands.
Oh, I missed a short one there.
Hey, step up, let's go.
Jackson with a shot, no good. Long key from three-quarters court. That's the end of the third quarter. The Pistons with...